Welcome to Yset Young Voices. I'm your host, Melanie Mitchell, and the topic on hand is the end crisis. Today we have with us Cassandra, Devon, Garnell, and Terrence. Now tell me, Cassandra, what do you think about the N-word?
The N-word to me, I think it's totally appropriate. This isn't the N-I-G-G-E-R from back in the slavery days that means ignorant. This is 2008 where it's N-I-G-G-A and it means something where you refer to as a friend. Yo, that's my N. What's up, my N? You know, it's something that we use so commonly that it's really not offensive to me anymore.
Okay, and what do you think about the N-word?
I feel like it should be used. We're not talking about back in the day like she said. And at the same time, only like, I say black people should be able to use the word, not other races, because it offends us still for some reason.
Okay, so do y'all both have the same look, like the outlook as they do? No? Why not?
I feel there's other ways you could say, other words you could say other than that. There's like 1,000 other words you could say other than me.
Like what?
Like brother, homie, partner.
But those words aren't
Shout.
cool.
Ain't cool.
So you think that the N-word is cool?
Yeah.
What makes it so cool?
It's just the feeling of it, just like saying it. I just feel like it's just like saying it. That's the thing. Brother's whack. All those other words you just said is whack, but that word right there is just a good word to say. When you're talking about homies and stuff, it's a good word.
Why do you feel like it's a good word to say?
I just don't. It's just the feeling and just the sound of it. I just like it.
It makes you feel tough.
Not really.
Yes, sir.
It doesn't make him feel tough. We just say it because we like it. We can say homie or brother, but we prefer not to. We like the word N, and we just
But
use
why say
it.
it all the time? Why not just switch it up a little bit?
Why you say brother all the time? Why don't you push that up a
Why
little
don't you
bit?
switch that up?
We do switch it up.
Exactly.
What? Something
We
like
like to be consistent, and we like it.
we stay true to our word.
Garnett?
Yeah, Garnett, can we hear what you have to say about this topic?
I think that the N-word is unnecessary and people just shouldn't use it because of what it meant back then, and the meaning has not changed ever since then because white people were not being called nigga. I'm sorry. The
N-word. That's what he meant, the N-word.
Yeah.
So what is the history on the N-word?
It wasn't used as my friend, my buddy, partner, any of that. It was actually, I think, what it was used for was African American.
But now we think of it like that. We don't think of it back in the day. We think of it now as friend, homie, all that other stuff. Not back in the day. So
It's still unnecessary by
Just,
saying
how
that.
y'all gonna put a different meaning on it?
By saying that, that's like saying
because we don't want to bring back the past.
by saying that, it's like saying that justifies when people with baggy pants just because it's 2008 and the new era or something like that.
And we still do it today, and it is justified
Just
because
because
we wear
people
it.
do it doesn't mean it's the right thing.
So let me ask you guys a question. You two, what would you say to the ancestors who fought not to be called the N-word, and you guys are just using it and saying it so fluently? What would you say to them?
Times have changed. Basically, I mean, I understand you fought for it, and you know, people didn't like it, people died for it, and that's all understandable and stuff, but now in the new day, we're not getting shot for calling each other's ends. You know, people aren't running up to us saying that. I mean, I wouldn't like it if somebody else were to say it to me, but since I use it so frequently, it's a part of my vocabulary. I just blatantly say it.
So that justifies it?
Yes, because I say it so much, and then there's, you know, we hear it on the radio, and it's come to a point where it's so commonly used that nobody really cares, except for the older people or, you know, people who are stuck in the history book, but we really don't care about it anymore. It's just another word, it's another part, just like day and night, we just say it.
So you would get mad if someone that wasn't black said it to you?
I would get offended, but I couldn't act on it because I say it so much.
So as long as you and your friends are going around saying it without the ER, it's fine. You, your biracial friends, all that.
It doesn't matter to me whether ER or with the A at the end, it's still the same thing.
It's still not right. Because
So if
Wait, it's still
so if a Caucasian person came up to you and said, "What up, my N" with ER, you're gonna take it the same way as they say, "What up, my N" with the A?
No, I'd be upset because I would be like, "What's up, my cracker?" I mean, if it goes both ways, I'm just saying, if it can work both both ways,
You hear
then
anybody
we
say
should be
that?
able to work it.
No one says that. No one says that, though.
How do you know nobody says it? Just because you don't say it doesn't mean that everybody
You may
doesn't
say
say
that
it.
to be sarcastic.
When you're going to get a job, if you can't say it then, you shouldn't be able to say it out any other time.
There's times to say the word and there's times not to say the word. You're talking
There
about
is no
a different
time.
situation.
There is no time to say
Well, we think
Shouldn't
there's
say
time
it
to
all.
say it. Is there a problem with that?
Yes.
it. Yes.
Do you talk the same way every day as you would in the workplace?
No.
Exactly. So
The
what
N-word
makes
is just completely different.
the N-word? What makes the N-word completely different than cussing on a regular basis?
Nothing.
hear it
Cussing
everywhere.
Isn't right either.
What's the difference?
Cussing isn't right either.
But you do it, right? Okay, that is my point. That's what it was. All right, no, that's okay. Thank you. Next.
What did I say?
I don't want to say it.
Next.
Next. So how do you feel about what she just said to you? Do you have any comeback? Do you have any defense?
Whether you cuss, or I need to change my cussing habits, but you need to change the N-word habits that you say.
I know. It's alright to say it once or twice, but like,
It's all right to say it once or twice.
It's okay to say it once or twice, but I can't use it as everyday vocabulary. What's the difference between once or twice or saying it all the time? You just said it. I'm saying it.
Because you
Once
say it all the
or
time, you might accidentally say it to the wrong person. Like
Yes.
someone that has a great grandfather that fought to make that word abolished.
Once or twice is when it slips out. More than that.
So you're saying it's okay to use it in your vocabulary as long as an old person don't hear you say it?
Nah, like,
Please
Shouldn't
explain.
use
I'm
it at
confused.
all.
Yes.
At all. Yeah.
Well, that's.
but if you say it to around a little person, that's straight disrespect.
And
'cause
when you know what it means and you heard about it, that's being ignorant. It's still saying.
Thank you.
Do you know what the term of Nigger is?
Webster
All right.
says it's
I said-
ignorant.
Okay,
But
this-
when back in slavery and stuff, when people were saying that, they did not say it to white people, Spanish people were not being called to.
They call it
Only
black
African Americans. So since then, how did the meaning change?
because we don't use it as a term to degrade one another. We just say it as a
All right.
term to greet
Why
one
out all
another.
the words?
If
y'all gotta say
If
that.
so, why isn't it used on TV? Why can't everybody say, why don't cartoons say it? If that is what it means, if it's just ignorance.
Because some people don't feel the way. We don't all feel the same way about certain topics. We're just arguing about the N-word. I personally use it all the time, so I don't see there's a problem with it because I use it so much.
That's
Me
you,
too.
but there's other type of people that don't appreciate that word.
Exactly.
Well, we all have
And
to
there's
live
other
the world
type of people
together. We
that
have
do
to
appreciate the
compromise.
word.
How do you appreciate it? Shit for what?
Look, I really just don't know. It's just I appreciate it in a lot of ways I just can't explain.
Okay, so before we go to break, can you guys just leave us with one message that you would leave to all young
Yes.
black?
Don't say the word unless you know the history behind it or where it comes from.
If you do know what it means, you shouldn't say it. But if you didn't know and you say the word, don't be ignorant if you could be correct and you stop saying it.
It's okay to say the word, but not in front of not in front of the wrong people.
Do what you want. If it makes you happy, do it.
We'll be back with Yset Young Voices. Thank you.
My name is Paula Moore. I'm the Executive Director and founder of Youth Social Educational Training, which people know it as Yset in the Springfield area, where we've opened our doors to ages 12 to 18, and this is a free program for the youth in this area. It's a job training and employment program, and our motto is learn more to earn more. Here we have free workshops that are available to our young people, the resume and cover letter workshop, music production workshop, the martial arts workshop, the culinary arts workshop, choreography workshop, the nursery where young people can learn the art of babysitting. So please come and join us, or at least visit us at 45 Maple Street, South Congregational Church. Yset, we're here for you.